What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that broke last night, man, and it's horrific. And it's out of New Jersey. Shout out Jersey, where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And let me begin by saying this. It's amazing to me the level of cruelty another human being can use against another one, whether it's somebody they know, and in this case, somebody they don't know. The story I'm going to tell you today is about these three people up here. You know what I'm saying? The white dude, his name is William DiBernardino. He's 49 years old. Black dude is Jamar McNeil, 39 years old. The woman over there with that crazy shit on her hairline is Betty Jo Lane, 38 years old. Story goes like this. The white dude that you see up there, DiBernardino, was having a relationship that ended with a 42-year-old woman who lives in Monroe Township, New Jersey at present. Now, all three of these people are from Florida. The 42-year-old woman that was attacked, she's not named. These three people are from Jacksonville, Florida. White dude right there, Mr. DiBernardino, hired these two black folk, right? Betty Jo Lane and Jamar McNeil, to drive from Florida and attack this woman by way of throwing acid on her as she got out of her car the other day from work. Didn't even know this woman. Here's the story, and when we get back, I'm going to keep it all the way real, and it is what it is. Of course, what I got to say, got to be said. Check it.
Gloucester County police were investigating a disturbing attack on a woman in her driveway. Two assailants threw acid on her, causing serious injuries. Authorities believe the attack was orchestrated by a former boyfriend who is now in custody. Action News reporter Leland Pinder has more from Williamstown.
Authorities say the victim suffered burns to 35% of her body. She was airlifted to a hospital where she's still receiving care. A 42-year-old woman remains in the hospital after suffering severe burns in an acid attack outside her Williamstown, New Jersey home.
She was burnt all over her body.
Jim Galinsky heard his neighbor's screams around 8 a.m. July 26 on Mimosa Court and went to help.
At first, I thought it was an animal attacking another animal. And then I thought, well, that sounds like a woman's voice.
The Gloucester County Prosecutor's Office says an unknown woman approached his neighbor in her driveway and threw acid on her as the victim opened her car door.
The cul-de-sac was completely filled with ambulance, police cars, unmarked vehicles.
Prosecutors say the attack was orchestrated by 49-year-old William DiBernardino of Boynton Beach, Florida. He and the 42-year-old victim had previously been in a relationship. Officials say DiBernardino hired 39-year-old Jamar McNeil and 38-year-old Betty Jo Lane of Jacksonville, Florida, to carry out the attack. All now face numerous charges, including conspiracy to commit murder and stalking.
Even your worst enemy, you wouldn't think would do something like that.
Investigators were able to track down the trio after identifying the suspect's vehicle, which was registered and had been rented out of Florida. Officials say McNeil and Lane drove nearly 900 miles to South Jersey for the specific purpose of attacking the victim.
Just hope and pray for the best for her.
Officials say the suspects will be extradited back to New Jersey. Right now, there is no word on a motive, but the Gloucester County Prosecutor's Office continues to ask the public to please reach out if they may have more information on this case. Outside Monroe Township Police, Leland Pinder, Channel 6 Action News.
Guys, you've seen that horrific news article. Now I'm going to read this article to you real quick that has more information as usual, and it reads as follows. Florida trio charged in apparent acid attack of New Jersey woman. 3 Florida residents have been arrested in connection to an apparent acid attack on a New Jersey woman who suffered burns to more than 35% of her body, the Gloucester County Prosecutor Office said. Investigators believe suspects Betty Jo Lane, age 38, Jamar McNeil, age 39, were hired by William Bernardino, 49 years old, to carry out the July attack on the victim, with whom DiBernardino had been in a past relationship with, according to Wednesday's news release from the prosecutor's office. The three suspects were arrested in Florida and charged in New Jersey with first-degree conspiracy to commit murder, first-degree attempted murder, second-degree aggravated assault, possession of a weapon for unlawful purpose in the third degree, and stalking in the fourth degree, the release said. CNN has been unable to determine if the suspects have retained attorneys. Moments before the July 26 attack, the 42-year-old woman returned from work and parked in the driveway of her her Monroe Township residence, according to prosecutors. As the victim opened her car door, she was approached by an unknown female who threw a cup and its liquid contents directly at the victim, the release said. It added the victim sustained chemical burns over 35% of her body and was airlifted to a burn center where she is still being treated, the release said. The liquid is believed to be a highly caustic acid, according to the release. The female suspect fled in a silver car, which investigators later determined was rented in Florida. Officers determined that Lane and McNeil, both residents of Jacksonville, were recruited and compensated by DiBernardino of Boynton Beach to carry out the attack, the release said. The pair traveled in a rental car to New Jersey specifically to attack the victim, prosecutors said. The suspects each waived extradition and are being held in Florida until they can be transported to New Jersey, the release said. Several federal and Florida law enforcement agencies assisted in the investigation, including the FBI, U.S. Marshal Service, Florida Highway Patrol, Boynton Beach Police, and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Department, the release added. Now, I ask you, how cruel is that? Seriously. Now, I'm going to say something that got to be said. And I'm just being real. This is just my thinking and what I've seen over my lifetime. And it still holds true today. It seems to me that in a lot of these cases, it seems like you get a guy, white dude, or just a white person, you know what I mean? This is not everybody, that got an issue with somebody and they go hire somebody, always black folk, and they willingly go do it. Willingly go do it. Hey, I got a problem with the ex-girlfriend. I don't know. I want somebody to kill her. I'll do that shit. I'll bring my girl. Or hell, the girl might have been the one that said, okay, I'll do it. I'll pay for it. I wish somebody would come to me after me going to prison and all of this. Not even that. The threat of going to prison or hurting somebody that don't have nothing to do with me. Because you got an issue with them and they come, I'll give you compensation and all of this stuff. I need you to drive it, or I need you to go and hurt this person bad. Let her feel my pain. I'll pay you for it. I'd put that person in ICU. Are you fucking out of your mind? See, that's a play out and a half. And everybody knows it. You're a white dude, got a problem with this chick. You send some, and excuse my language, but I'm mad. I got to be real. You're gonna send some niggas from Florida, where you from, to go up there and do that because they black. They be looking for black suspects, and then they run back down here. Oh, it was black people that did that shit. Come on. Come on. They've been doing this for a long time. A lot of people has been allowing it because there are always people out here with no scruples or pride in themselves that let somebody put them in that position willfully. 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 That's a play out. That's a play out. They've been doing that shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just white races, all other races. Use somebody else of a different color and nationality to commit a crime for you, and then they'll go and look for that type of person, and you'll sit back scot-free. That's bitch shit. You got an issue, you take it to the person yourself. I'd have put that dude in the ICU if he came to me like that. They drove 700 plus miles to hurt somebody they don't know. And then an acid attack is brutal. Go on Google Images right now and look at acid attack. Seems like it's always happening to women. They always attack the vanity. And what's shocking to me is this juggernaut female volunteered to go up there and do that to another woman. I'm telling you, nowadays, a lot of women want to be like men. A lot of men want to be like women, but I mean, that's besides itself. You know what I'm talking about. They want to prove they just as hard as a ninja. Got a simp with her. Muscle, in case something go wrong. You're going to drive up to Jersey from Florida. He your backup security. You went and did the deed. Now they got all three of them. How you think the guy got caught? Somebody spilling the beans. They got two guys and a woman. When they put the press, shorty gonna tell. She the one that threw the acid, but she'll probably get the less time because the mastermind was the white dude. Him and that black dude gonna get smoked. Don't let nobody play you out and get you caught up in something, a fight that's not your own. And this is real. It makes me so mad that nowadays somebody in their right mind would go along with that plan no matter how much money is offered. Money ain't even real. It's not real. It's something that gives you a freedom to do something to something else, but still, you can get it up on your own. You and her drove in that car hundreds of miles with an agenda of negativeness against somebody else you didn't know. And you did that because this dude was too cowardly to do it his fucking self. We're silly people sometimes, man. For real. And man, come on, man. Come on. Man, that's cruel to do that to somebody, man. It's like you attack their vanity. Woman already in her 40s. She getting out of the car from work. Man, it's not right, man. It's not right. And you got a lot of this senseless stuff where people involve themselves in other people's crimes willingly. Why are they locked up right now? Why are they even eating? We got to the bottom of it. Take them out right now. Euthanize them. Another thing is this. You see all these crimes, and I'll do more crimes today. You know we're going to talk about some crazy stuff on this channel. Why are people getting bonds when you know, or they confess, or why? Why are you giving them a chance to get out? Think about this. People get victimized in some of the most craziest ways. Then they give somebody a bond. Regardless if the bond is high or not, they gave them a bond, which means if the money right, they got a chance to get out. How you think the victim feel after trying to psychologically recoup from what happened to them? It might take years of trauma. Now all of a sudden that person back out on the street. Justice system is BS, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is foul. And it's cruel. And they willingly were participants in a game that cost them a lot for nothing. You're that hard up for money that you will hurt another human being. Everywhere we are right now, whether it's a financial situation, has a cause and effect of what we either did not do or did do at a present situation that got us where we are, with money or without. Two people in the car, driving hundreds of miles, many hours in the car together, couldn't devise a plan in their head before they even got in the car together to get on their feet to where the person that came to them, if their mentality and their character was right, mom would have been the word because they would have never came to them in the first place. The energy we give off attracted a certain type of energy or a certain type of being to us. Apples don't fall too far from the tree. And misery always loves company. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.